Hi, I'm Mika Truman and welcome to Frankincense. Please, before we get started, I just want to share with everyone that my website has now been taken down. So I get really concerned about, hopefully nothing else will be, but join my Rumble and my Patreon and my TikTok, just in case something else happens to disappear, we can still stay in touch. So I went in and asked the Galactic Consciousness what to share. What does the people need to know? What is really happening behind the scenes? And it was really interesting because it caught my attention, all of those cargo shipping containers that are on the Atlantic and the Pacific coast, which is really interesting. And I thought, okay, now that something's wrong with that. Something is not right. And I saw a picture that it showed like they are everywhere. Like they're all over, even the south. They're everywhere, all around the whole coastline. And I thought, no, that is something seriously wrong with this. Something is wrong. And so I went in and I asked, I need to know what is really truly happening here. And so I went down this rabbit hole, and the information that I got was so weird, so bizarre, totally not what I expected. And we have been hearing, oh, you guys, oh my gosh, you guys better stock up because, all those cargo containers out there, they're full of supplies. They've got your food. They've got, supplies, whatever stuff that you need. They're sitting out there and they can't dock. Oh my gosh. I thought, okay, all right, that's even kind of weird too, because yes, I shop. I get bored, I shop. It doesn't mean I buy, but I do shop. And I'm there and, looking around. And I've noticed this for the past week, that even around like the 15th, 16th, 17th of September, they've been talking about this, okay? That was supposed to be some pivotal point. And they're like, okay, from that point on, you better pay attention. Well, I noticed that's when kind of the cargo container thing started to get started. And so I thought, okay, this is interesting. So when I'm shopping, I see stuff on the shelves. There may be one or two things that is a little bit low. And I think I've noticed once TP was gone in one of those big warehouse stores. But I see it just as soon as everybody buys all these pallets of water. Oh, here's more to come. And I thought, you know what? This is not fitting. Something is really wrong here. And the UPS, that guy still comes all the time. So I'm not really seeing anything weird. And they said, oh no, but it's coming. It's coming. Just watch. You're going to have a shortage. You better make sure you're stocked up. Now, I think that you should be. But what they're telling, something's wrong with this story. So what else I got was that in the cargo containers, I wasn't really getting, I get supplies, yes. From who? What? What kind of supplies? What's really in there? What's really going on here? And they just happen to go along the whole coast, really? Okay, interesting. And I went and looked, and what I saw really just about knocked me over. And I really urge all of you, before you just throw this video out, I want you to really focus on what I'm telling you and think about what I'm going to share. So when I was raised in the 70s. I was raised in Las Vegas. And I was raised, you pay attention to every little thing. You just don't go half-cocked. Like, you pay attention. And now we can say, just don't get caught up in your cell phone. I want you to pay attention. You look at your surroundings. You don't miss a beat. And you're looking over here. You're looking over there. You're looking behind you. You don't act like, that's what you're doing. But that's how I was raised. And I thought, okay, everybody's talking about that bill and, is the government going to be shut down and all that kind of stuff. But what's going on over here and over there? We need to pay attention. Okay. So when I went and looked over here and over there, cargo containers everywhere, you guys. But what's in them? You see all this post, everybody's talking about the Titanic, which tells me pay attention to the water, pay attention to the waters. Remember, even a while ago, I did a video, pay attention to the waters. What's going on over here? And then what I saw when I went down this crazy rabbit hole, and I even double checked this with Gematria, sorry, I said it wrong, because it was so bizarre. And when I would put in certain keywords, like, okay, I'm getting close. When I said cargo containers on the Pacific Ocean, on the Atlantic Ocean, I would get kind of gibberish words with some truth. Okay, so then that tells me, keep going, keep going. I'm on to something here. So then I put in people storage containers, Pacific Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. And then it started to show more positive words, loving words, kind words, which tells me I'm onto something, which goes right along with what I was suspecting. So then I put in, now I'm so cautious on what words I say. So when I mouth it, you guys, I hope catch on. When I put in the storage containers with supplies on the Pacific coast and the Atlantic coast, I got almost every single hit was positive, loving words. I mean, I couldn't even believe it. And I thought, you seriously have got to be kidding me. No way. Think about when this got started. 15th, 16th, 17th of September. What did they say? You heard all kinds of videos. Watch around that time frame. Pay attention. All around, about a week after that, they're talking about, we're going to shut down the government over here. But look over here. Okay? All right. So that's when it kind of started the talks. But then all this was collecting more and more of the cargo containers because they can't dock. Right? Yeah. So then I had to go further down this rabbit hole because what I'm getting is that I believe it's good guys. And I believe that it's them getting ready, that all of a sudden from the waters, all these good guys are going to come. And maybe that's when all of the, are we allowed to say that word? Is going to happen? And the answer was yes. Because when I put good guys, and then I put Atlantic Pacific cargo containers, was all yes, 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 yes. Think about why they would not want to put all this attention on all of that. Because then you're going to think, and you're going to get out of the fear mode of all of this and think, whoa, wait a second. We are on track. We've got this. This is a piece of cake, right? We're almost done. Well, no, we're not almost done. We're almost to the next step. So I thought it was really super interesting what I saw. And then I had to go check it out because it was so bizarre. So the good guys are just about ready to let themselves be known and bring protection. So I just had to share that. That's what I was shown. All of those cargo containers are really about. And I know it's the craziest thing you ever saw. And I know nothing about how they're done. But I was shown like they're good. Like when I go look inside, make sure to see what they're doing. I see food, I see bathroom, I see all kinds of stuff. So that looks good. They look good. They look happy. So I just had to share that. One more thing really super quick before I run out of time. Another thing, I've been hearing so much about all this new technology, these new apps for your TV, new apps for work and business and on the computers, and they don't work hardly at all. Like, it's just, people are just wanting to scream. I went and looked at this too, and I have to just say, is what this is that it's actually the good guys getting everything in place so that when they take away these not so good apps and these not so good stations and suppliers, you're not out. When this happens, I've been shown that all of a sudden, all these great new platforms are going to take off like crazy, and they're going to work and be like champs. So I just had to share. That's what this is about. And then everyone says, oh, but it's Mercury retrograde. No, I get it's more. There's a reason why you had to get this new TV app, and then all of a sudden it doesn't work, and they took your $5 or 10, whatever, and now you can't get it to work. There's a reason. They're getting it in place. And the same with even different apps throughout whatever. I just want you to know they're getting ready. They're setting it up so that you're not just going to be out left in the cold. So I love you all. I just had to share. Please think about, really sit back and look at this. I love you all. Please join my Rumble, my TikTok, Patreon. And until next time, we'll connect very soon. Take care.